What is the flesh? Like, Paul, just take me all the way to the core of this and let's talk about what it actually is. The flesh is the core commitment to self above everything else. The flesh is this self-reliant, self-justifying, self-exalting posture at the very core, not just of Galatians chapter 5, at the very core of Christianity is, are you committed to relying on yourself, or are you committed to trusting on Jesus? That's the most fundamental distinction we can make as believers. In other words, Paul is saying you can truly belong to Jesus, but there is a cost to belong to Jesus. The cost to belonging to Jesus is to turn from trusting in self. That's not really much of a cost, though, if you know what Jesus said, because Jesus said, whoever wants to save his life will lose it, but whoever would lose their life would find it. He says you can try to trust yourself, to protect yourself, to make sure you control everything. You can try that and you'll find you'll lose your life. But if you turn from that to trust fully in the grace of God through Jesus Christ, you find life. Yes, it feels like a cost. Yes, it feels like death. He says, take up your cross and follow me. But what you find is life. When he says that those who belong to Christ Jesus have crucified the flesh, they've taken this self-trusting, self-reliant, poor motivator at the bottom of all the actions, at the bottom of the desires. They've taken that flesh and they've said, I trust Jesus, and that flesh goes on the cross.